Hello and welcome to this video. We were continuing the first chapter of your social and political life, that is understanding diversity. In last video, we discussed about some significant highlights of Ladakh and Kerala. In this video, we will compare the Ladakh with Kerala in order to understand the diversity. Ladakh and Kerala. If we compare these two places, we will find that while Kerala and Ladakh are quite different in terms of their geographical feature, like we discussed that because of low rainfall, Ladakh experience very low agricultural practice, whereas Kerala produce good amount of rice. Second, while Ladakh experience very less vegetation, Kerala is full of vegetation. While Ladakh experience snowfall, Kerala experience moderate climate. The geographical condition of Ladakh and Kerala is very different, but the history of both regions has seen similar cultural influence. Like both the people of Kerala and Ladakh practice Buddhism and Islam. Both regions were influenced by Chinese and Arab traders. It was the geography of Kerala which allowed for the cultivation of spices and the special geographical location of Ladakh and its wool that drew traders to this region. Although Kerala is famous for spices, whereas Ladakh is famous for wools, but despite of the difference, both attracts trader in a good amount. Thus, history and geography are often tied in the cultural life of a region. That means that because of the historical influence, the people of Ladakh and Kerala both practice Buddhism and Islam. And because of its geographical location, people in Ladakh extract pasmina wool, whereas people of Kerala eat fish and celebrate Onam because of their geographical suitability. So, the geography and history of a region influence the life of people to a great extent. So, this is just one example. If we compare other states or other places of India, we will find various similarity and various differences. But despite of that differences, we all are one and we known as Indians. So we will discuss about an important concept, unity in diversity, and that is the identity of India. Whenever we talk about India, it is the first phrase that strike to our mind that we are the symbol of unity in diversity. India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength, and the difference that exists between the people of India, whether it's the religious difference or the cultural difference or the linguistic difference, any kind of difference that exists between the people of India, it is always a source of strength. It never a hindrance or a burden on people's development or unity. In his book, The Discovery of India, Jawaharlal Nehru said about diversity as it was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. In his book, The Discovery of India, which is written by Jawaharlal Nehru, said in The Discovery of India that the diversity of India is something very deep within the people of India. They are very tolerant toward people's religious practice, people's belief, people's culture, their custom. They never look down upon each other's diversity, each other's difference. Rather, people of India celebrate and encourage others' diversity and embrace it as more as possible. So the term unity in diversity is coined by Jawaharlal Nehru. It was Nehru who coined the phrase unity in diversity to describe the country, to describe India. India is a land where unity and diversity run parallel to each other. They go hand in hand. People respect others' diversity. People admire others' diversity. And that is the beauty of India. India's national anthem, composed by Rabindranath Tagore, is another expression of unity of India. If you look at the national anthem of India, you will see that Rabindranath Tagore included the diverse places of India together, like Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravid, Utkal, Banga, Vindhya, Himachal, Yamuna, Ganga, everything. And that is one beautiful expression of unity of India despite of all this diversity. Diversity also comes about when people adapt their life to the geographical area in which they live. For example, living near the sea is quite different from living in a mountainous area. As we see, where people of Ladakh were fond of animal products, the people of Kerala were fond of fish because they live near sea areas. So, according to the geographical area, people's food habit also differ. Their clothing pattern also differ. Their lifestyle also differ. Their festivals also differ. Like people of Kerala celebrate Onam, that is a boat race, because they live near such area which facilitate them for boat racing. So the geography of an area have a huge impact on the lives of people. It has a great impact on their cultural and social life. India is a place where people speak different languages, wear different attires, practice different religions, eat different cuisines, and inherit diverse culture, but yet live together happily. And that is the meaning of unity in diversity. So, the conclusion of this chapter is that diversity is everywhere. We cannot deny diversity, but diversity makes our life more colorful, more interesting, and more rich. Diversity is a power, diversity is a strength, it is not at all a hindrance. So, we have to accept and appreciate diversity everywhere. That's all about this chapter. Thank you.